Hello everybody, we are out today at Glade Run. I'm gonna see what we can catch today. We have the possibility of catching largemouth bass, but we also have stock trout that are still here. So maybe if the conditions are right for trout, I did bring a couple of my trout spinners. But other than that, I think we're mainly going to target bass and see if we can catch any of those. So, I have a little wacky rig Senko. I'm going to toss up this little area right here, see if we can get a bass. Well, I was just casting the spinner and seeing if it was still working, and I hooked up into a trout. Little rainbow. He is kind of small. I think if I'm going to be keeping any today, I want to make sure they're at least decent size. But there's that little rainbow right there. There he goes. Alright, well the spinner is out. Just make another random cast and see if we can get a trout. Just hooked up. I thought it was a trout, but look at that. Little largemouth bass on the little spinner. There he is right there. Little largemouth, second fish of the day. Let's let him go. Another little bass right there on the spinner. I had a large trout follow it up, but he didn't want to bite it. Little bass right there. Hooked up on a trout. Oh, he's off. He's a little small. Probably could have used the net for him, but I just didn't want to get the spinner tangled up in it. So I'm just out in the middle here, casting out the spinner. I had a couple of hits before, but I'm kind of waiting to see if I get anything big, and that's the stuff that I'll be putting on my stringer. There we go. Hooked up into a nice trout right there. It's bigger than the other ones. Ooh, and there we go. He's off the spinner. Beautiful trout right there. There's that trout on the stringer right there. First fish. The other ones that I caught were a little smaller than that, but this is the first nice fish that I wanted to keep, so there he is. Let's see. Let's get some more. There we go, just hooked another one right there. Another decent sized one. There we go. See if we can get this hook out. Alright, hook is out. Here's that pretty trout right there. He's a decent size, so we're going to throw him on the stringer as well. Alright, 2 rainbows on the stringer. Still using that little red trout spinner right here. This thing works phenomenally for these trout. Still just out in the middle here, taking some random casts. I'm trying to focus on if I can see any of these trout surfacing. And so if I can cast this spinner around where they're surfacing, most of the time they're gonna hit it. And that's how I've been kind of spotting these fish. But every net, like, there's one that just jumped back there. I bet you if I casted towards it, and then that other one just jumped, those are ones that are going to be active, so they're going to be looking for food. But I'm just kind of drifting out in the middle here, trying to find some of those fish. Thought it was a trout. Looks like I hooked a largemouth. Yeah. There we go. Barely hooked. There he is. Not exactly what we're going after, but hey, I'll take it. So this spinner's pretty good at catching both trout and bass. What's crazy to me is that it's been about 2 weeks since they've stocked. And I would have thought that all these trout would be fished out already. But I can't believe how many fish are still here. It's really reassuring to see. Let's see, there's a bunch of them jumping in front of me here. Another nice one right there. Yeah, that's really not a bad one. Well, there we go. Got him unhooked. Another beautiful rainbow trout, and he is going on the stringer. Alright, there's my 3 fish right there. Let's see if we can get another one. Ooh, there we go. Oh, got off. That guy was really small. Unfortunately, my time here has to come to an end. Gotta get back home. I ended the day with 3 trout on the stringer, as well as catching some largemouth bass, all on this awesome little red rooster tail right there. Absolutely amazing bait. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.